Hi there everyone, and welcome back to the channel. It's Monday afternoon here in Cape Town, and I hope you all had a fantastic Valentine's Day. We had an awesome brunch with our friends, lots of champagne and things to eat. The only downside was last night while I was having a cup of tea, half of my one tooth broke off. So I had to mission to the dentist today to get it fixed. Dentist is not my favorite place due to some childhood trauma. But luckily it was an easy fix and my mouth is back to 100% with not too much of a dent in the wallet, thank goodness. So yeah, hate going to the dentist, but sometimes you just got to do what you got to do and get things fixed. As I said on last Thursday with my Valentine's pour, I had quite a lot of paint left over, so I'm going to be using that paint today to do a tree ring pour. The colors I've got, same as last week, except I mixed the rest of the jug that I used together, and it's made this awesome sort of plum color. We've got white, pink, black, sort of light red, silver, and a deep crimson red. So I'm just going to layer those up in my jug, and we're going to just do a quick pour today onto one of my old canvases, which is nice but is not as nice as my latest work. So let's see if we can get this going. I'll cut back once I'm stacked up the cup. Right, there we go guys. The jug is nicely stacked. The one thing I did notice is that the paint is a little bit lumpy. I think when you leave it for a few days in the cups, even though they were covered, it forms a little bit of a skin, and then when you mix it up it all sort of makes little lumps. So I'm not sure how smooth this is going to look. I might have to spend some time taking out the little bits, but that's alright, at least we don't waste the paint. So let's get going with this tree ring pour. Hopefully I've got enough paint in here to cover this canvas and that it looks nice. There is obviously still some silicone in here from last week's pour, so we should get some cells once we start flaming, but let's go with the pour. Right, there we go guys. I don't know if you saw, because I would have sped it up, but it was very lumpy as the paint came out, but yeah, not too much I can do about that. Just going to get my gloves on and then we can get tilting. Right, here we go. Right, I think I'll just leave it like that. There's still quite a lot of paint on there, but that's alright. Right, I think that's most of the big ones that I've got out. It's not looking as tree ringish as it normally does. I think maybe that the old paint is not as doesn't run as smoothly, but let's see if we can get some cells coming up. It might alter the appearance of the pour. No, that's not really working either. You know, there's just so many little bits in here. I should have maybe strained the paint before I mixed it. I mean, there are a few cells coming out here, but sort of nothing like what we've seen before. So I think what I'm going to do is just swipe this one and see if we can maybe rescue it that way. Right guys, there we go. I've got the Azurean Crimson as my cell activator. I'm just going to turn this way because I want to swipe down across this pink stripe here and get my paper, which is my new technique for doing this. Or maybe I should go back to the old paper towel just for a change. Right guys, there we go. We have the cell activator ready. I've got my paper towel ready. Let's see what happens here. there we go, guys. Oh, that's actually looking very nice. I always tend to put too much cell activator at the top and then you get left with a big layer. But I'm sure once I flame this, we're going to get some crazy cell action, as always. There you go. Not as much cell action as I thought. I think because these colors are all pretty similar, we've got the sort of 3 pinks and the silver and that sort of purpley colors they're all pretty sort of the same tone. We're not getting as much sort of cell differentiation. It all pretty much looks the same. I don't hate it, but I don't love it, and I'm just wondering whether I should just scrape it and use the canvas again for another one, or if there's something else I should do, maybe a balloon, maybe if I balloon it, or if that's even worth doing. No, I think I'll actually just leave it. It's nice to have the odd one that's just a little bit simpler than the others. The ones I've been doing with the open cup pours and the flip cups are all sort of 6-7 colors, all pretty complicated and busy. This one is nice because it's quite simple. It's just got the red and a little bit of the blue and a little bit of the purple and the black coming through. So yeah, I think I'm just going to leave this. It was leftover paint anyway, so I'm not too fussed about the paint wastage. Obviously, I just did too much. I did too much when I did the pour on Friday. I think I might just mess around with this one and see if I just put some squiggly lines into it, what's actually going to happen to it. No, well, that didn't work out at all. So let us try again, people. I've still got some leftover paint here, which we're just gonna go wild with this and see what happens. Seeing that I'm gonna wipe this anyway. We've got a little bit of all these colors left here. So this one I think I'm gonna swipe up because there's already quite a lot of red on the other side. There we go. And let's give this one more go. And you never know what's going to happen. Maybe we'll get something nice, maybe not. So be it. Our final rescue swipe, see if we can actually salvage this painting. Obviously a lot of silicone oil in it, which is why you can see these thousands of tiny little cells rather than the bigger ones that we normally get. But I think this has actually worked out much nicer than when I did it the first time. And we've got a bit more of the black coming through now, which is nice. Not much of that light pink, but oh, there we go, now it's starting to come through. There you have it, guys. It's not exactly what I was looking for, but I think the lesson for today is keep swiping until you get it right. Try some different colors and try some different techniques. I've done that. The first swipe wasn't great, but this one's actually, it's looking great. I like how it looks. I like the red, the little bit of the black and the grey coming through, and once it dries, the silver's going to come through a little bit more, and I think this one is going to be a keeper. I've pretty much got rid of most of the lumps. Problem is messing around with paintings once you've done them is all you ever do is just muck them up a little bit more. So I think I'm just going to leave that. Just make sure the edges are all covered. Right, guys, I think we're good to go there. Not exactly what I was looking for, but it was leftover paint, as I said, and might as well put it to use on an old canvas and do a bit of experimenting, and it's actually turned out for the best. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that pour. Sorry it didn't work out the first or the second time, but yeah, if you keep trying, you'll eventually get to a painting that you like. Right, that's it guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe as always. Our followers are up to almost 340 now, I think, and it's going well. A little bit disappointed by the amount of views that the videos are getting. You know, with so many subscribers, you'd think that, you know, when a new video comes up, everyone would watch it, but that doesn't appear to be the case. But that's cool. I know you guys are busy. I'm busy. So yeah, if you ever get a chance to watch this, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed, and enjoy the videos that come out at least twice a week. And my next one will probably be out Wednesday or Thursday. I may actually do 3 this week because this one was from leftover paint. So that's it guys. Have a good week. I'm going to cut to the close-up now. Cheers.